With weather like this, it's a perfect week to work on a game. The weather here has been terrible recently. That wasn't snow. It was half an inch of ice, which means I have no excuses to not get a lot done. Well, except I'm dealing with nav meshes this week. Inherently, nav meshes are not hard to deal with. The problem comes in when I want the zombies to jump. To get them to jump, I'll use Navlink proxies. I'm using them in plenty of other places, but they are still confusing to get to work. They are so confusing, I don't even think Epic Games understands how they work, because this is the document page. Not the most helpful if you ask me. Eventually, I taught the zombies how to jump, but I needed to teach the zombies some jumping manners. They can't keep jumping into glass. That's a waste of energy, and they can't get to the player that way. I guess no one ever thought of zombies as being smart anyways. The next step was to prove to zombies that they can't phase through glass, no matter how hard they try. I learned that I can enable and disable Nav-link proxies on command. With this information, I quickly made this very repetitive code that says when I break the glass, zombies are allowed to jump here. This worked great, but while testing it, I used the potato shotgun because Nick told me there was a bug with it. It disappears from the character's hands, but only at this angle. At this point, it was getting late, so I decided this was a bug for another day. Tuesday came, I woke up and went directly to work. "5 o'clock came, and now it was time to work on my zombie game. I still have this potato shotgun bug, but I need to show the zombies they can jump in the computer area too. I tried teaching them for 3 hours to jump in this area, but they did not want to learn. I ended up having to give up my dream of wanting the zombies to jump this much. So now if you break through the glass in this middle area, the zombies will gain super strength to force this door open. I was tired of banging my head against a wall for 3 hours to make no big progress, so I took the rest of the night off to relax. Today is a weapon bug fix day. Nick has written up a fat list of what is wrong with them, starting with the potato shotgun. It's a big gun, but it's too big. It takes up way too much space on the screen, and I think that it's clipping with the camera somehow. This took me way too long to get, and it was just a lot of boring tweaking, but here's what it looks like now. Next bug was more overlapping audios. How am I supposed to shoot this from the hip? It's blow power activated. Duh. This bug is here to stay for another week or two, maybe even a month, just to bug Nick. Moving on to an actual big bug Nick was able to find. If you're holding the pepper spray gun as the backup gun and have the new weapon, the gum shot, equipped, it doesn't have a capped fire rate, which makes it overpowered. This bug really comes down to my terrible coding. I had this snippet of code that says if you have picked up the pepper spray gun, switch the capped fire rate to 0.1 or 10 shots a second. I didn't realize this affected all the weapons until Nick pointed it out. The fix was an exciting one. I was able to use my new macro library again. Nick's favorite feature. I recreated my spam restrictor in it, and now it is on every weapon blueprint, meaning it's weapon dependent, and I can delete this bad code snippet I made. Oh, and also, Nick does actually like macros, but he named it retarded macro, so I can't let him live it down that he likes them. That is it for this week. The new build is on itch.io, and the new area is available to try out. You'll see semi-trained zombies jumping and have consistent weapon fire rates now. The itch.io link is in the description. Thanks for watching.